She was full of energy, always connecting with her audience. Overnight, she became a star.
911, what's your emergency?
It was chaos when we arrived. But once inside, everything looked normal. Until we saw her.
It looked like she was just sleeping.
That night, I just knew something was wrong.
She was planning a vacation for us. That's not what someone does if they're done.
They wanted her cremated that night. No autopsy. No questions.
And that's when everything unraveled.
All right, so that's pretty much the video. Now, first and foremost, this is a documentary that I wrote about 3 years ago. It's actually like 10 to 15 minutes long. And I originally wanted to make this in Unreal Engine 5 with the metahumans. But as you saw, there are a lot of characters in there. Now, currently, I don't have access to people, unfortunately. And for me to do AI voices for all of these characters, I tried it. It's just really not that good. That said, I've been wanting to try out VO3. Okay, this is not a paid sponsored video. And instead of me making like Bigfoot videos or monkey videos, gorillas, I wanted to see if I can create a short teaser trailer for my documentary called Nico. That's what I ended up doing here. Now, that said, hindsight 2020, I should have signed up for the subscription model that they have, which is, I believe, $250 a month, because I ended up doing just a la carte, which is pay per export, which is actually a lot worse than just buying a month because you get 12,500 credits. The offering is really confusing. For somebody like Google, the model system they have is so confusing for first-time users. It's not even funny. But I think if you're thinking about making a 1-minute piece like this, just sign up for the actual Gemini, whatever Pro they have, and just cancel it if you don't like it. Because how I did it was $6 per 8 seconds. That's with sound. And stupid enough, some of the clips that I used here, I removed the sound because it costs less. But I ended up generating the audio later anyway using 11 Labs. Like this right here, the POV shots, I removed the sound like a dummy. So I actually ended up trying to find a sound effect in 11 Labs that I could use in here. So the entire thing is not necessarily VO3. It could have been if I just went with the full 8 seconds with audio. So total, I ended up spending $200, actually $210, because I tried to regenerate the clips with audio. But if you were to do this in real life, you're talking about permits, you're talking about crowd. So you see the cost difference, right? You're talking about crew and such. And to me, I think that's the biggest pro on doing something like this. If you are a solo creator and you're just trying to make something for fun, like, you know, social media or something like that. I mean, because understand that not everybody's got budget. I know people always talk and say, oh yeah, we can go low budget, make this skit, teaser, whatever, but everybody knows that's not a thing, all right? And for me, I don't like having people make stuff and work stuff and not pay them. If you've worked with me before, you absolutely understand that I don't do free stuff. If you're going to do something for me, I'm going to pay you for it. It doesn't matter if it's like small because I'm broke, but that's beside the point. So to do something like this, IRL is obviously going to take a lot more. So that said, I made this entire thing in 4 hours. That includes editing, prompting, everything. And for $210, I was able to make this entire skit. Now, this is very interesting to me because I am watching the animation side of things, and I'm also watching the AI side of things. I strongly believe if this technology keeps on improving, that this is really going to change Hollywood. For me to actually complete this entire documentary, I'm not going to be able to do that currently, not the quality that I want, because again, consistency. For me to regenerate the same character right? You see the cops are changing, the scene is changing, the room is changing. We just do not have control of the actual scenes and characters. But eventually, when that happens, I think that this here is going to be a lot more useful. Now, I see everybody say it's over for Hollywood. This is going to destroy Hollywood. It's just not going to do that just yet. Yes, the commercial people, if you're shooting cars, whatever, or one of those videos where you have like issue back aching, all that B-roll stuff. Yeah, you can absolutely use this for that. But as far as Hollywood narrative, I don't think they're not going to be, I don't think they're going to be using this anytime soon because there's just not much control. So that said, I mean, I talked a bunch. Let me know in the comments below what y'all think about this technology. And if you want me to try any other models out there. But I think as far as what I'm trying to do, Google VO3 is probably the best one. I would say that it doesn't take much to get something like this, which is, again, pretty impressive.